Welcome back, everybody, to the Nosebleeds podcast. I'm Chris Witt, and with me, as always, is Mr. Adam Schmidt. Adam, how are you today,
I'm
sir?
spectacular. How are you?
Fan flippin' tastic.
Hmm.
What's the word on the street there, big dog? How we feeling today?
Feeling good, a little tired. Had
Yeah,
had hoops tonight, and that's tough on the old 43-year-old body, but it's a fun time still. I still like playing.
absolutely.
But yeah, that's about it.
Well, we got a good podcast coming up here today. Adam and I went on an adventure last week, last Friday. Went to the NBA All-Star three-point contest and skills competition.
WNBA
The
even.
WNBA. Let me get let me get it right. Sorry, the W. Uh Adam then turned around, went back to Indianapolis on Saturday and sat 6 rows center court.
Yeah, yeah, crazy.
Pumped tickets,
Comp tickets.
6 rows center court. Those are $10,000 tickets to the NBA All-Star game.
Yeah, yeah. The NBA All-Star game. They were probably like $80 tickets to the. No, I don't think.
So so before we get into our adventure,
Yeah,
you were there. Actually, let's talk about our adventure first.
yeah.
I made some bets. I made some dollar bets, hit a few on the three-point competition, made it very fun. What did you think overall about the All-Star weekend for the W?
Well, the skills challenge and the 3-point contest that you and I went to, that was first of all, by the way, shout out, Hot Guy, Hot Guys Pizza.
Hot guys, Hot Boys Pizza.
Well, Hot Boys Chicken is the correct name
Oh,
for
Hot
that.
Boys Chicken. Oh,
Yeah,
so Hot Guys
yeah, I think
Pizza
you've been
is what
calling
they're
it Hot
calling it. Yeah,
Guys Pizza.
I thought it was Hot Guys Chicken, and we were calling it Hot Boys Pizza.
It's it's Hot Boys Chicken, in Indianapolis, and I think they're all over the country actually.
So
But
fantastic.
it's very, very good.
Very mellow mushroom vibe inside. You ever been to the mellow?
I don't think I have been there.
Yeah, it's very mellow mushroom
Okay.
pizza vibe inside. Much
Okay.
smaller, but cool little joint.
Yeah, yeah, very cool. So anyway, then we went to this thing. We walked around downtown a little bit because we got there early, and they had the decorations up and all that, and it was nice. So I was pleased with the amount of effort that the contestants put into the skills challenge and the 3-point contest. They
That
were
was
they
my
were there to
favorite part.
compete.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially the skills competition.
yeah,
That you see a lot of guys that sign up for it in the NBA and then just cash it in, just jog through it.
too cool.
That which doesn't make any sense. Why are you even doing it then?
Yeah,
Why do it? If you don't want to go win it, why not do it? And it was cool to see the chicks. They were very like the one girl Cartwright that we picked to win the whole thing. Is that her name?
Cartwright.
No, who's the girl that we picked to win it all? The buzz cut.
Oh, Courtney Williams.
Courtney Williams.
Courtney.
Cartwright, Courtney
Courtney.
Williams.
Yeah,
Williams. Okay.
I see it.
Williams, she,
Bill Cartwright.
yeah, Bill Cartwright definitely is not in the skills competition. She was like visibly upset that she didn't do well. She
Yeah,
was really bummed out.
yeah.
Really bummed out. And then
Really
who
bummed out.
won?
Natasha Cloud
Natasha Cloud. That
of New
was
York
different.
Liberty.
She came running out to give one of her teammates a hug and then gave her a kiss. You have girlfriends. We talk about
Oh,
locker
did
room.
she? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, picked her up. You didn't see that part?
I don't know.
Picked her up, gave her a huge kiss, and then the lady's like, "Oh, it's your teammate so and so." It was after Sabrina came out. Sabrina came out, and so came out, and she's like, "Yeah, baby, we'll get a down payment for a house now."
Yeah, I did hear that part. I
That
guess I
girl's
didn't
on
hear.
her team.
Yeah.
She plays with her. Talk about locker room drama. Man, could you imagine that kind of locker room drama? You got to play with your old lady.
There are,
Woo!
I think there are two or three, maybe even, couples that play on the same team in the WNBA.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's insane. Also, WNBA All-Star game, 1,000% most lesbians I've ever seen in one place in my life.
There were a lot.
1,000%. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. It's been like the stereotype of WNBA fans for 25 years,
Which
or
doesn't
whatever.
make a ton of sense, but I mean, I don't know, just because you're an athlete, you're athletic, that you're
I don't know. I don't know, but but it, like the WNBA popularity has grown to like so many more people.
Maybe that's why I think, yeah.
And yeah. So, but yeah, they were heavily represented.
Hmm.
Gosh bless you.
Thank you. I would prefer to be blessed by God, but gosh is fine too.
Well, I don't use the Lord's name in vain.
I don't think that's in vain if you're asking him to bless
Yeah. I
somebody.
think anytime you use it, I think it's in
Is in
vain.
vain, even if you're like, God, let me pray to you right now. You
Yeah.
actually go, gosh, I want to
Yeah.
pray to you right now. We
Yes.
don't want to, we don't want to get.
Yes.
All right, that sounds good. I'm fine with that. My
Finally?
mom, my
Oh,
mom has told me that saying GD is worse than dropping an F bomb.
sure. I can see that from somebody who was very faith
I don't
oriented.
say GD very often anyway.
Yeah.
I think just the way we were raised, I drop F bombs like they're going out of style. I'm not gonna lie there, but GD, like that's something I don't really go with.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the All-Star game was the All-Star game. Well, I really did enjoy it. I had fun. Short. Holy cow. It was an hour and a half.
And that's
Start to
perfect.
finish.
Perfect.
Start to finish hour and a half.
Drop NBA. Drop the dunk contest. Just drop it.
I agree.
Make it an hour and a half night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't.
Skills competition, 3-point competition, and they didn't even have like a somebody there to do a little show or anything. Like they were bringing the NBA brings out like a stage in between the
Yeah.
games and has somebody do a whole show,
Yeah.
and then another commercial to drop the stage down. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, no, it was quick, but it was fun. I had a good time.
It was great.
I would
Great
do
trip.
I would
Yeah.
do it again for sure.
Yeah.
So the All-Star game, you go back for the All-Star game the next night.
Right.
Um, first impressions when you saw the shirts.
I didn't even note, like, I didn't really even notice. I didn't pay much attention to that. Now, of course, I've seen a lot of stuff
Yeah.
since then.
So
And
pay us what we deserve.
yeah.
Okay.
So I think some of them had pay us what you owe us too.
Oh, is that what I thought it was pay us what we deserve? It
I
might be
think
pay us what you
there
owe
might
us.
have been both.
Okay. So I'm just going to throw this out there. The WNBA has not been profitable for many, many years.
Yeah.
That being said, we are going into like a new world right now of the WNBA. It's bigger and badder and got more stars. It's got more TV coverage. It's got more endorsements to it. It's got more of everything, which means more money. So for all these people that are like, "Oh my God, know your place," it doesn't. Well, if you own a WNBA team, it's an investment. Like you got to this point now. You're hanging on now, trying to make money. They got teams coming in. Was it 4 expansion teams
Something like
coming?
that. Yeah.
The Caitlin Clark effect, as a lot of people are calling it. Um, so, and I want to circle back to that too because there's something I wanted to get into from Kelsey Plum that Kelsey Plum said about that too. I heard a stat that in the NBA, it has been collectively bargained. The players make 50% of the television money goes to the players' salaries.
Mhm.
8% are what the women get. Now, at the same time, it needs to be put out there that the teams themselves aren't making money.
Right.
So you have to take that into consideration as well.
Yeah.
If you're making money on top of that 50%, then yeah, it would make sense to give them more. I think that I don't want to say it's like I don't think it's a oh know your place kind of a thing. I don't think that at all. I think they I think they are on the doorstep of starting to get paid more money.
Mhm.
They've got to that's why you have unions, that's why you collectively bargain these things. That's what needs to happen. I don't know how much I love the shirt, like you're making a point. I don't know that I love that. That's on you and your union to make that happen. That's how that has to be done, not just wear a shirt.
Yeah. And a lot of people will seem like they blindly follow that. Like, I like the WNBA or I like these players. So yeah, so pay them what they owe. And there are even some people that are still, even some players that are still saying we should get paid like the NBA players. I mean, that's
But the teams aren't making that much money.
right.
You would bankrupt the entire league if you did that.
Right.
There's not that much money in the league.
Right.
Okay, so They interview Kelsey Plum. And I don't understand this. I can't get this through my head with these WNBA players.
Watch out. That's my Kels.
I love
I'm
look.
just kidding.
I got no problem. I like Kelsey Plum. I like all of them. I don't like what's going on in this realm. They interview Kelsey Plum, and they're like, "Oh, tell us about the shirts. How did it come about?" And she was like, "Well, it was kind of a last minute thing. It was right before the night before. We were in the locker room, and all the players agreed on it. And then she goes, but I'll be honest with you, there was not a lot of people there from Team Clark."
Hmm.
And then she like giggles, and then that's the end. So
And Sabrina Ionescu goes, like that really needed to be said out loud or something
did
like
she
that.
say that?
Yeah.
So I don't understand why these people like Kelsey Plum, Sabrina, um, who's the one that was saying all kinds of stuff about uh Caitlin Clark, who just retired, slick back hair, UConn, played in the league
Diana
for
Taurasi.
Diana Taurasi. If you've got somebody who's coming in, this is like Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods goes into golf, and the amount of money that people made in tournaments more than tripled in the first 3 years he started playing golf. That's endorsements. That's like your payoffs are gonna be bigger. This stuff is gonna happen, and a big part of it is her. Why are you all crapping on the golden goose? I'm not saying you got to be your best friend. She obviously seems like she's got a little bit of an attitude problem, right? She's always barking at refs, and she's always barking at the other team. And I get, you don't have to like her. You don't have to like her. Can don't sit here and ask for more money on your t-shirts, and then the one of the biggest reasons you're gonna start making money, keep throwing shots at her. I don't understand that part. Can you explain that to me?
I can't. I didn't feel like because I saw that press conference. I didn't feel like she was really doing. I think she was just like it felt like she was playfully jabbing at the other team, the other All-Star team, because they weren't, and it was like it sounded like they weren't there. Like they kind of made this plan, and a lot of those people weren't even there. That sounded like to
When
me.
I heard it, it sounded to me like she was another shot at
Uh, I
Clark,
I did.
Team Clark.
It looked to
Team
me.
Clark wasn't there,
Yeah.
not the other team, not the other. We were our
Well,
team.
that's what the team was called. I don't know. I
You
did.
can't tell me that she doesn't unfairly get constantly ridiculed by these veterans.
People have, yeah. I mean, people have said all kinds of things. I, some of it's fine because like last year when she was just coming into the league, people were like, okay, like nobody can stop talking about this girl. She needs to prove it, and
I
I totally get that.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but you've got the world talking about your league right now.
Hmm. A big reason is because of her, and
Why are
like
you?
there's
Don't be upset. My thing is, why are we getting upset about it? Use it to continue to push up the league. Don't be like, oh, why are you talking about her so much? She just got here. Yeah. And she's the reason we're talking to you today. I don't mean that in a bad way at all. I'm just saying, like, it's facts,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
You can look at the growth curve,
Yeah.
and Caitlin Clark is a huge part of it.
Mhm.
It irritates me. And I don't even like when I watch Caitlin Clark, sometimes she gets on my last nerves watching her play. She's always complaining, and she gets a little upset here and there. She also has been shooting terribly lately,
Yeah.
but that
People are
just,
really trying to like do what they were doing to trying to do to Steph Curry at first too, just
yeah,
being really physical with
very
her.
physical. Yeah.
And that's, Steph figured it out. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
matter how
And she
he's
will
just,
too.
yeah,
That's good
100%.
players will figure that stuff out. I can't get over the fact that you don't have to like her,
Mhm.
but stop hating on her so much.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me. You've got a golden goose. You've got somebody that's like it. Tiger Woods made David Duval so much more money than he ever would have made in his lifetime.
Yeah.
Like probably 5 times more money than he would have made in his lifetime.
Sure.
You think David Duval will go out there and tell you Tiger Woods is the reason I made all this money. He changed golf. Tiger Woods, is a uber competitor too, and a lot of people didn't like Tiger on the tour,
Yeah.
but they understood
Hmm.
that dude right there is making me all this money.
I think I think in a few years, or especially more down the line, people are gonna players are gonna be able to speak more like that. Like, yeah,
I
we
hope so
realize.
because this whole we've been here forever. What's going? Why it's not her that's doing this? Okay, maybe it's not her that's making your league better, but it's her that's getting your league seen.
Hmm.
It's her that's bringing attention to your league.
Yeah.
Nobody's saying your league wasn't good before her. She's not the only thing good in your league. She's not even going to win an MVP probably for another 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You do hear a lot of stuff. I know I'm tired of well, it's the media's fault. But it's, a lot of it is you hear what everybody says through the media, and sometimes it's amplified. Like, I think things that people say sometimes are just amplified because they're going to cover, and it's almost become like the Caitlin Clark thing's almost become politicized, of course, like everything does.
Yeah,
It's,
so stupid.
the
It doesn't. That's dumb too.
her versus Angel Reese and all that kind of stuff. It's,
Magic and Bird, right? It's yeah.
yeah. But I don't think, I'll bet most players are at least somewhat appreciative, and maybe even like her, or at least respect her because of her, competitive drive and that kind of thing. And because,
I
she
hope
is a
so.
big reason.
I hope so. I hope they understand it because that irritates the hell out of me.
Yeah. There.
Like I get the veterans being like, look, y'all can talk about her all you want, but she ain't been in the league yet. She don't even like.
Mhm.
Okay, take a deep breath. How about? I get that, right? Like the whole Diana Taurasi thing, but it just seems like it's constant still.
Mm.
I don't know why I feel that way. Or maybe, like you said, maybe it's the media that pumps it up that way. But
It's
even if it is the
probably a
media,
lot.
still, again, the media is giving your league attention you've never got before.
Mhm. Yeah.
Take it and run with it.
Yeah.
Make it a positive.
Yeah.
Try to. Doesn't
It
make any sense
it
to me.
is a bad look. Even if that's how they feel, it is a bad look to do the t-shirts, give us what we deserve and all that. I you're gonna get a raise, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
In this new CBA, but it's, you don't need to compare it to any other leagues. Just do what you can with your union, like you were first saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to the union to like figure it out. Eh, Don't expect, like, sure, fight for everything you can, but it's not it's I'll tell you what, if there's because there's already been mention of it, if they go on strike, you think that people already didn't really care that much about the WNBA before.
Mm,
They're gonna I mean, people are gonna be
mm,
like, okay, I tried to like the WNBA, and they're just
mm.
getting out of control with this stuff too. So, um, I don't know. And the WNBA isn't strong enough like baseball is to come back
Uh-huh.
from a strike, you
Yep.
know.
It doesn't
So
have the generational fan base
right,
that the other sports will have at
right.
this point.
Yep. Yep. A lot of people did not grow up with the WNBA. They're
Yeah.
just now seeing it, kind of,
Yes. Yep.
So
Shoot,
anyway,
there's WNBA teams that have disbanded because they didn't make any money, and now they're getting expansion teams because they're trying to
yeah.
get teams back.
Cleveland, I
Yeah,
think, is getting a
yeah.
team again. Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, yeah.
yeah. So anyway, besides the point, just yeah, but we had fun. It was a lot. It was a really good time. Um, yeah, it was a good time.
Yep.
Short but sweet.
That's it. Yep.
Short but sweet.
The, the next day of the All-Star game itself was not a good game. It was an All-Star game like any other.
I don't understand. There's got you would. We got to figure out what we're going to do with All Star games.
Yeah.
They're unwatchable.
I know. I know.
I don't like you sent a video out on your little chat snap of great defense slash bad defense. Chick's standing there and girl just walks by her and she just kind of puts her hand on her and lets her drive straight to the basket.
It was either a layup or a 4-point shot attempt.
Yeah.
That's what the whole game was.
Hmm.
And team Collier got up by 20 early because they made more 4-pointers or whatever, and and then it just stayed that way because everybody's just doing the same thing.
I just don't. I can't. I'm so glad baseball has their All-Star game and it works, but they've got to figure out a better thing to do here.
Yeah. But the experience was still cool. I got free tickets really close to the floor, and I saw a bunch of people, and I was up close with your girl Chene Ogwumike and
Yeah.
Elle Duncan and Andrea Carter. They were doing the show when we walked in
Yep.
the night before. They were doing the same thing when I walked into the All-Star game, and then they walked during the game. They walked like across in front of our section, and we're like saying hi to people and stuff.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
it was neat. And I was sitting like 10 people away from the uh commissioner of the WNBA, Kathy
Okay.
Engelbert. So
Yeah.
and then I saw she was standing like this close to me down in the underneath was the uh club area.
Oh, did you have because of your tickets, you had access to the club
Club
area?
area, food and drinks free.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Unbelievable.
pretty cool.
That and you just got those comp to you because you're a loyal citizen.
I guess so.
Good things happen to
Because
good
I
people, Adam. Good things happen to good people.
or people who spend too much money on Pacers
Did
tickets
they
every
have
year.
the pretzels down there?
No, they did not have the Ben's
Uh,
pretzels. Shout out Ben's. But as soon as I walked in the door,
you got one then, do you?
and also, by the way, they were down to one like we saw because the one upstairs was closed.
Yeah.
So they're down to one stand, Ben's pretzel stand in the whole place, I think. And the one on the bottom, there's always a really long line. There was like three people in line when I got there.
What?
I don't know. It
Dude,
worked out perfect.
it was your weekend.
I know.
Somebody's gosh is looking down on you.
Josh was looking down on me and he blessed me. But so I got the pretzel and a drink, and I had no idea about this club access. So I bought that stuff and I get to where the section is and it's the club. I'm like, no way, is this right? And there were people standing there. I had to get like a special wristband
Yeah.
put on. And they were like, all right, well, the club is like underneath the stands. It's free, everything's free today. And I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have bought this, huh? And they were like, no, you just get more. So, but anyway, it was really cool to be that
That's
close
cool. Yeah.
and just experience that. That's probably the only time I'll ever, although there's only like 10 cities in the
Are you going to
WNBA.
email your ticket lady back and just say, I can't even tell you how awesome this
I
was?
already
Thank you
did.
so much. Nice.
I already did.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Yep.
Good. Good. Good.
So yeah, really, really cool experience. I wish the game was better and I wish
Sure.
they didn't wear shirts that are going to get all people all fired up.
I just that you know it. I'm not fired up about it. I
No,
just
I
think
don't
you
mean you.
gotta
Just
just in general, but it's going to fire people up for sure.
yeah,
And I hope they do get paid tons of money.
sure.
They like when the endorsements and when the all the stuff comes in, and it's
You got to make the money first.
you have to like that's part of it.
Yeah.
I can't pay you something I don't have.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
But because I heard somebody was talking on there, and they're like, they only make 8% of their revenue share off of TV marketing, and the NBA makes 50% base. And then the guy talking to him was like, yeah, but what is that share? Because there's still teams not making money. The NBA still has to give money to the WNBA to survive.
Yeah.
So if they're only giving them 8%, they're probably struggling to give them the 8% and still keep the doors open on the place.
Mhm.
So that's up to you to collectively bargain and get better and up to your commissioner to get better TV deals and negotiate different things like that. Like there's a lot of things that go into it, not just wear a shirt and pay me more money.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's way more into it than what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's just the way I see it. And again,
Yeah.
I hope they do. I want them to they
Sure.
get paid, dude. Get paid. Put a
I
lot of
don't,
work in.
I don't care either way, honestly.
I hear you. All right, what else we got today?
I'll tell you, speaking of you gotta have the money to earn it or make the money
Yeah.
to spend the money or
Can't pass up making money to spend money, baby.
was it Patrick Ewing that famously said because I think Jim Rome used to quote it all the time. Something like uh you guys somebody asked him like you guys spend so much or no. Oh, he said somebody said something to him about making so much money in the NBA and he's like, "Yeah, but we have to because we spend a lot of money." Huh?
There you go. Facts. These are facts, man. Jordan shoe. You got to have a brand new pair of shoes for every game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That ain't cheap, man.
So anyway, what I was gonna say is making money, spending money, all that stuff. We both have jobs now, right?
Yeah.
I have a job.
I mean,
You've had a
there
job
for a
for a long
while
time.
we didn't both,
We
but
didn't.
now we do.
um, so there was something that you mentioned the other day, and I can relate to it from the last job I had for a long time. Um, let's talk about lead times.
Lead times.
Anybody in most like manufacturing industries and all kinds of places have lead times that play into the market,
So,
the industry, I
and
guess.
sales guys are the worst. You give
Yeah.
them a lead time, and they're going to cut that in half,
Yep.
right? They're going to lie.
100%.
So, I know sales guys
100%.
are.
Yeah.
I consider myself to not be that kind of salesman.
Good.
I don't like that. I was on the operation side. I understand it. I get how it works.
That's important. Yep.
So I sell to other salesmen for the retail lumberyard. I'm a wholesaler. I sell to the retail side.
I got it.
I got a sales guy for his lumberyard calls me up, wants something special. It's a special cut product. We got to do something. It's not something that's just out there easy to get.
Mhm.
Everything has to be run totally separate.
Quarter-inch timber crest. It's very rare.
Timbercrest.
Yeah.
Love that. I don't know what Timbercrest is.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
you don't?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll teach you about wood
Yeah.
someday. Go
Thank you,
ahead.
please. No. So anyway, I get Timbercrest. That sounds like that should definitely be something.
It just sounds like
I
it's a
feel like
street
I should
name or
know that.
something.
Timbercrest. It's gonna be
It's a new
when I
development.
build
It's
it.
like a
When I build
new.
a subdivision, I'm calling it Timbercrest Acres. Um, so uh, I get a hold of my buyer. He finds a mill that can run it. Comes back to me and he says 6 to 8 weeks lead time. And this guy's he's like, all of a sudden he's got to have it right now. Okay, well,
Cool.
no, we're not gonna get it from anybody else. It is what it is. 6 to 8 weeks. Sometimes I'll add a week or two
Yep.
onto the lead time as a sales guy myself because
Exactly.
I don't always trust the people giving me lead times.
Yeah.
I didn't. I said 6 to 8. That mill is usually pretty good. So order gets placed, everything's good to go. Uh, with the order, which is this is 2 days after maybe a day, I text this guy the lead time. And he kept talking about lead times every time I talked to him. I'm like, as fast as I can do it, man. It's out of my hands. It's a
Hmm.
special item, blah, blah, blah. So he sends an email and it's got my buyer connected onto it. And he said, hey, just want to make sure this order's in. And can you get me the lead time on it? Or can you see if they can hurry up or something to the effect of let me know what the lead time is. They need it in a hurry.
Yeah.
So I took a screenshot of our text. Well, first off, you send it to the buyer, right? Because this buyer, they're just like every other buyer. They're gonna say the sales guy, me, didn't give a lead time, and now he feel like he's doing something. I took a screenshot of our text message that I sent him. I said, and I nothing crazy. I just said, hey, 6 to 8 weeks. I think we talked about it the other day, and I sent it it took screenshot and sent it in an email to him with my buyer copied on it.
Okay.
Email comes back. You didn't have to do that. I would have believed you with whatever you said.
Well, you didn't.
So, whoa, hey, I'll immediately email back. I hate emails too, and text in this case, whatever. Email back. Hey, man, dude, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just going back through our messages so I could find what I told you and relay it. And I just screenshot it, let where it was. You could have done that yourself. You knew what the lead time was.
Mhm.
Don't give me this all of a sudden like I'm being an a-hole
Mhm.
sending you this picture to prove to you what I already said. Well, it's in your text messages from 2 days ago too, bro. You know what it was. So he comes back at me like, you didn't need to do it like that. You knew what it was. You've asked me 5 times in the past 2 days if they can speed it up. Those were his words before it was, can they speed it up? Can it get any faster? Then you ask what the lead time was again. No, I'm going to tell you what the lead time was from the first time I told you.
Because he wanted your buyer to give him a better lead time.
Yeah, 100%. Or try to put pressure on him or something. And I'm going to tell you, it's a good thing I emailed right back because my buyer would have probably would have came back and said, I'm not putting pressure on anybody. It might be 10 to 12 weeks.
Oh, really?
Oh, he would definitely say something like that.
So I had similar problems several times
But I didn't
where
do anything wrong by sending that, did I?
no, it's people could do exactly what you did and to be passive aggressive about it.
Yeah.
I but you don't he's trying to so from my experience, I probably would have felt if I was you like he's trying to go around me to get a
100%.
better lead time.
So I'm going to let everybody in this conversation know
And he's the one
I
that
did.
added those
Yep.
people.
I did this. I already did this. You already have it. Don't try to get this dude involved because you think you can go around me. It's not going to happen. I've already done this.
Now let's all be on the same page because
Yes.
here it is.
Yep. Because my buyer would immediately normally call me and go, I told you it was 6 to 8 weeks. What, you didn't tell him? He already put the order in and now he needs it right away.
Yep.
No, no, no. He knew that before he put the order in.
So he's possibly making you look bad to the buyer, and then he's upset because he thinks you make him look bad in front of him because you said
He
this
doesn't
is what
even
we
know.
talked about.
He don't even know the guy. Like, what is he worried about being like? But yeah, and then he kind of gives me like, yes, that's exactly right.
So my problem was
Was there some passive aggressive in it? I
probably a little.
I mean, it would be minuscule, but I wasn't doing it to be really to be passive aggressive. Looking back on it, yeah, I was probably like, dude, I already told you this, man. Click,
Mhm.
click, boom, send. But not like
Sure.
I'm not trying to be
You're not
like,
trying to be a jerk about it. You're like,
yeah,
here, like
yeah.
this is what we already
We
talked
already
about.
did this. Yeah.
Don't do what you're trying to do.
I couldn't work with that dude every day. I'll tell you that right now.
Is that right? So
If you
yes.
can't take that in an email, you would not be able to take me.
I got a whole lot more than that, buddy.
Big dog, that was nice. That's like me walking up and giving you a kiss on the cheek right there, big dog.
um, yeah.
You
So
want a punch in the face.
I had situations. Some of the times that I got the most upset at work were those exact things where I I told it would be customer service would get an order, and especially when it's a big customer that we're supposed to just
Hmm.
do backflips for constantly, no matter how busy we were, it was, they came to us, they need this, they really need it in like, they need to ship in 5 days. Well, our lead time's supposed to be 15 days or whatever.
Hmm.
Okay, you're cutting my lead time in thirds. Okay. And we're like overwhelmed with work right now.
Yeah.
So I would say, I'm sorry, it's going to have to be the standard lead time. We have standard lead times for a reason
Hmm.
because we have to be able to get everybody done
Hmm.
in those lead times. And if we keep expediting things for people, other people are going to suffer. It's going to be 20-day and 25-day and
Hmm.
30-day lead times for everybody else. So there were times where I would go back to the customer service people and say, sorry, we can't do it in 5 days. It's going to be 15 days. They would be upset because they would have to go back and tell the customer that, and they know they're going to get yelled at by the customer.
Hmm.
Okay, which I'm sure if I was in that situation, I would feel the same way.
But
But
why are they getting yelled at? What are you getting yelled at for?
we need it now.
Okay, well
We need it
then,
right now.
but if uh, I'm not the reason for your poor planning.
Oh yeah,
Like
100%,
I'm not the reason for your poor planning. If you need something now, you probably should have known you needed it now 2 weeks ago.
100%. Um, some other customer of theirs is probably doing that to them too.
Hmm.
So I'm trickle down, I'm sure.
Yeah,
But
but that, it doesn't. Okay, go ahead.
I know, trust me. So I would say so then customer service would go to like production, straight to production. We're supposed to be
The in
the in
between.
between.
Yeah.
They would go straight to production. Hey, we really need this we need this to ship in 5 days. Actually, they need it in 3, but we told them 5 to try to
Hmm.
like help you guys out. And cut
Thanks for
and
trying to help us out.
yeah, and then production be like, yeah, we can do that. I'm the one that has to plan all of this stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna get the
Sure.
batch and you're
Sure,
gonna
they
make
can
it.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't care about who they're leaving behind. Of
Y-
course they can
y-
get it done
y-
in 3
Yeah.
days. All they got to do is make it. They don't have any of the trickle down effect of the other customers and the other salesmen and everybody else that is going to get
Yeah.
screwed off of this.
Yes. So that was when they went behind, like over my head,
Hmm.
not even over my head, just behind my back or around me
Yeah.
after I already gave them an answer, or to like my boss or
Yeah.
something and say, "Hey, we need this now,"
Yeah.
and she'd be like, "Well, okay, I guess we got to do it because
So,
it's
but it's up.
so and so."
Here's the thing though. If you've got big customers, like I have big customers that I bend over backwards for
Mhm.
certain things. I also don't bend. I also let them like, that usually those actually the two of my best customers are the best planners. They always have everything they need. And if they give me an order, it could go out 2 weeks, not just 2 days, like,
Mhm.
and they'd be fine. It'd be okay because they're planning ahead. They're the best at that, which is makes them the best out there. That being said, if something does happen and they need something, we're more apt to help them out because we understand who they are. It's not a constant needing.
That
Whereas
was
I
the
also
problem.
have some customers who are smaller customers, but are always,
Oh,
always, they're the squeaky wheel, the smallest wheel on the train, but it's the squeakiest. Why is why is it like, dude, you gotta stop. Like, I can't do it.
mhm,
I, as a sales guy who's trying to help my customer, I'm always trying to help my customer best I can.
of course.
What do you need? I need this. My answer is always, I don't think we can get that done because this is the next day we come to you. I have to transfer it and do this, so it's not going to be there for this many days. I can make a couple phone calls, see what happens, but I can't guarantee anything. That's how I always do it. And
Yep.
I make the phone call and I'll call up and I'll be like, "What's up, brother?" And the operations guy would be like, "Hey, so and so needs this. Are you able to get that done today so they can get it tomorrow?" Sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no. There's no push from me. It's straight up. Like, if I'm here, like, I call them back up. Can't do it. If you want to come, we'll call it instead of us delivering it to you. It might be an hour drive, it might be 2 hours, it might be 20 minutes. You guys come pick it up, but I can't get it to you. Just can't do it. I think that's the biggest problem we have is everybody caters too much.
Yes,
And then nobody plans and they think they can just bitch and moan and get whatever they want. That's
buddy.
I don't play that game.
I'm a
I
hundred
hate that.
percent with you on all
I
that.
hate that. And the guys in my position are usually the ones doing that bitching and moaning to get something to happen. Because
Yep.
I've got two sales guys that things happen for them more than it happens for me. And my inside sales help, she gets so mad. She gets so mad. They're cutting your truck again. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, we'll make some phone calls. Let them know it'll be there in a couple of days.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked to the customer. It's probably going to be okay. Probably their customer would be okay too, but they don't want to call and find out if they're okay. They're just gonna push and bitch and moan.
Sure.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Wow, it's we're delivering. You're making flavors. I'm delivering lumber. We're not over here performing brain surgery.
No,
It's okay.
no. I
It's
don't
gonna
I
be
don't
okay.
have a heart for your heart transplant coming.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
I could only imagine working in a ER or somewhere like that where like real pressure is on you constantly,
Yeah,
life and death.
I know.
Don't call me getting upset.
I know. Man, I'm so happy to be out of that
Nah, I
industry,
hear you.
man.
I hear you, dude. Good for
That's
you.
yeah. But salespeople were always my, one of the most difficult people to work with
Yeah.
for me. And I wish I had you as a salesperson because it sounds like you're willing to,
Say
relay to
no.
the customer, yeah,
Just
like,
talk to
hey,
them. Well, here's what we can do. And you know what? If you go somewhere else, guys,
you go somewhere else.
there's more. Look, there's plenty of work out there for us all to get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mhm.
The next guy probably won't. And guess what? It might get pushed back a few days, or somebody else is like that or that, or I'll do this. Hey, I need this to get out on tomorrow's truck. Well, we already shut the truck off. We got too many stops. And I'll be like, okay, let's talk about what's on there. Who's on we got 8 stops on there. Who
Mhm.
who are they? They're all my customers. Who are they? What's on them? All right, that's a stock order. That can wait 2 more days to go on the next truck. Kill that. I'll call them. Can you put this on in that place?
Yep.
Let's work together.
Yeah.
Right? It's okay. There probably is something that can get pushed back a little bit for them to make it. But we can't just we've got to have communication and talk this thing out.
Yeah.
Not just flat out no or flat out make this happen no matter what. It's got like let's just talk.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. That was always hard because it was like and we dealt way more with customer service, but customer service would deal with sales and the customer.
Yeah.
And but customer service would put the pressure on us too because
Mm-hmm.
they're getting the pressure,
Mm-hmm.
from sales and from the customer. And it's so it was always like it always felt like they were asking for a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was kind of like there was always a little bit of tension. And then that we almost always it probably always seemed like we had bad news for them,
Mm-hmm.
especially because sometimes we get standard lead time and something happened and now you're not even going to get it in standard.
Now it's
Now it's
pushed
going to be
back.
late.
Yeah.
And then we had so many orders at one time that they wanted us to like start shuffling stuff around. And well, this customer's an A customer, this customer's a C customer, so we're just going to have to bump them out so we can make sure we do this right away for this customer. And it would get so
So convoluted.
complicated. Yeah.
That's yeah.
And I'm like, no, I don't want to do any of that. Let's learn to say no sometime.
Mm-hmm.
And so it always, and it was always like, well, it's just gonna happen. We're
That's
just gonna
like
do it.
so that'd be like me, my operations guy saying no. We can't pull that. We have too many stops on the truck. The truck's not full. Like it can take more weight, but they have too many stops, so they physically won't be able to get the day. The driver won't be able to get the day done because there's too much on there.
Yep.
Not that the truck is full, but there's too many stops.
Yep.
That'd be like me calling one of the guys that drive the forklift. Hey, bro, you think you can pull 15 of this? Oh yeah, I can do that. All right, cool, thanks. And then them go pull it and try to put it on the truck. That operations manager would
Yeah.
kill me.
Yes.
He would kill me.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, the guy's pulling it. Yeah, sure. I can pull another order. Ain't
Yeah.
no big deal. I still got some time.
Yeah.
He doesn't care, but that's not the point.
I already got
It's
I
not the
already got the
point.
answer.
Yeah.
It's not the one I wanted. So I'm gonna go to somebody else until I get the one I want.
It doesn't even matter because that's not they are going to be able to do whatever you need. Sure. They just move something around. But that doesn't fix the problem. It actually makes the problem worse
Yeah.
because now you've got other people on that truck that aren't going to get things done. That has to get pushed to the next day, to the next day. And then everybody's now I'm making 5 phone calls when I could have only made one.
Yep. There's a ripple effect. Everything you do to squeeze something in is going to have a ripple effect. You can't even always plan on it. Like you might not know that what it's going to affect down the road
Mm-hmm.
because it could affect this thing that's going to affect that, that's going to affect that, and you might not even be able to see that
Yep.
yet. So it
We always talk about under promise, over deliver,
yes,
right? Under
that was
promise,
big.
over
Yes.
deliver. And when that dude sent that email to me, and it was like the fourth or fifth time we've had the conversation about lead times, it made me feel you told your customer. I know that he had to tell his customer something different.
Yeah.
You probably told your customer something different, and you're just pushing. That's not my fault.
Hmm.
I can't help it if your customer needs it right now. It's a specialty item that's not made.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe it took us that long to talk about that.
Yeah, once you started getting into it, I knew it was coming. I could feel it.
Yeah,
Feel it.
man, there was a lot of aggravation on in my line of work when I was doing that.
And now you're in a great place.
Now I'm in a great place. There
Yeah.
there are on paperwork that needs to get done. There's like a date for each divorce
Mm-hmm.
that is like a target stop date, like meaning we're supposed to have it all finished and filed and all that stuff by this date. Sometimes you see them and target stop date was 4 months ago, and you're like, uh-oh, I better hurry up on this one. And not because of anything I did, it just things get caught up along the way for
Yeah, you're in the
several
court
reasons.
system, right? And
Yeah,
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 one thing back and moved over, and yeah.
yeah. But it's not all the time yet, I guess, but it's not all the time. So like I had one of those today. And I was like, okay. So I just concentrate on that one. I do what I need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I can't finish what I do until I get an answer from this person,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't get a hold of this person. I'm just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
And even if it's way late, I'm like, well, I've done everything I can do.
That's
There's
it.
nothing else.
Nothing else you can do.
So, and it's much more accepted in the court, I
Yeah.
guess.
I love that you're a lawyer. That's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you did it.
Yep. Yeah. I love to litigate. That's
Yeah.
really it.
Yeah, the litigation is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I feel like is litigation when you like talk?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that like the arguments like, okay, I'm Adam, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I'm gonna say yes, and
Hmm.
then we're gonna get a text in a couple days from Joe
Good. I hope so. I would
with a
really like to
correction,
know what litigation actually is.
which is why we need
Is
he's
that
an
yeah,
actual expert.
is that like and there's a difference between a lawyer and an attorney.
Yeah, that's what
I always thought the lawyer could litigate or he could argue a case. Maybe it's arguing a case. Is arguing a case and litigating the same thing?
I don't know because we have
When you guys go to litigation, what does that mean? When
we
you
don't really go to litigation. I think that's just a way to say you're like operating in the court, like
the
you're
lawyers are getting things done, I feel like
yeah,
that's when the lawyers are like, did you or did you not order the code red?
yeah, yeah.
Tell me the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I watched about 10 minutes of that the other day. It was on TV.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, I hear attorney a lot more than I hear lawyer in my
Yeah. So attorney,
process.
it's two different things. They're two different things. Joe's gonna have to tell me. He's told me before, and I know we talk about it all the time on here. He's told me before. One of them can like be the person that like questions the witnesses,
Okay.
and the other person can't.
Okay.
The other person just does all the legal stuff.
Yeah.
Like they can do every legal thing a lawyer does
Oh,
except
okay. Then that's probably an
question.
attorney
Yeah.
because we have several like staff attorneys there
Hmm.
and they handle the paperwork and
Sure.
yeah, and talk to the other attorneys that are representing
Yeah.
litigants and yeah.
Oh, they're litigants?
So the people that are yeah, like the plaintiff and the defendant are litigants.
So litigation is when they're both. That's got to be what that is.
I think we figured it out.
Yeah. I mean, you're the lawyer,
I should know.
or are you an attorney?
I should
Is
know.
one better than the other?
I
Is it better to be a lawyer than an attorney? Do you have to do more things? Do you have to take more classes
I doubt it. I think you just have to pass the bar, but I
to be an attorney?
hmm
But what
or a
about to
lawyer.
be a lawyer?
I think you have
They're
to
not the same thing. I'm telling you, they're not the
but
same
I think
thing.
you just have to pass a law exam.
And you can be either one. You just choose which one you want to be.
I think so. Maybe it depends on what you do with that. Yeah. With
We
your
need Joe on here so
yeah,
bad
we
right
do.
now. We need Joe so bad. Joe, like always, text us as soon as you hear this.
Yeah. Yes. I'll tell you what, yeah,
Not much talks to me constantly.
I said, Joe, text us when you hear this.
Yeah.
Um, I want to litigate about what your favorite soda is. And I
Soda
called it
pop.
soda.
Soda pop. Pinsky.
Soda Popinski. I still can't beat him.
No. It's a tough
He's
one.
got my number.
Hmm.
He's got my number.
He's a tough one. He's a tough one. Is he the one that comes down and does the two shake and then the three shake and then hits you?
Maybe he does a little like footwork deal.
Oh, he's the
Yeah,
quick feet. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Quick
yeah.
feet. Quick
He's
feet.
the
Yep.
purple guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I still
Anyway,
say Glass Joe's the toughest dude in there. I can't beat him.
last Joe. Yeah, you could. I'll bet you could beat Glass Joe with your eyes closed for real. Like
Mhm.
just by hearing.
Yeah, the noise and knowing when to back up.
Yeah. And really just because you can constantly throw punches as long as you mix
Uh-huh.
down and up, and you're gonna hit him enough times to knock him down.
Okay, I believe that.
You know what I mean? Because
He's
he
the
doesn't
only one.
block well.
He's the only one.
He's the only one like
He's the only one. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm. Mike Tyson punch out
Yeah.
or punch out,
Yeah.
depending on which one you had when you were a kid. I had Mike Tyson punch out.
We just had punch out.
Did you? I had
Yeah.
Mike Tyson punch
I
out.
remember
Yeah.
Mike Tyson at your house. Yeah.
Man, when you got Tyson, that dude was tough.
Yeah.
That dude was tough.
Last guy.
Bald Bull was tough. Man, he coming at you and you had to get out of the way.
Especially the second
Right at the second Bald Bull. Please. That was like perfect timing. You had to be perfect. You couldn't go too early because you come back in and get smoked.
Mm-hmm.
But if you went too late, he's gonna clip you on the
Yep.
ear.
And you get him right in the stomach, and you go,
Boom. Yep. And then you can pow, 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 pow. No, sorry. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's the best I could do. Yeah,
Soda.
so soda pop, soda pop, soda pop. I'll go first on the soda pop.
Mhm.
My favorite pop. So I think this probably has changed since we if we did this before.
Okay.
Um, I am a huge Diet Mountain Dew guy. I get it when I'm at the gas station
Hmm.
and the fountain pop spot. My next go-to after that, like I'm just thinking if I was gonna go up and get a fountain drink,
Okay.
how and I got everything up there.
Hmm.
What is my movements? Oh man, the Diet Mountain Dew's out. Don't you hate that?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing but clear foam water.
Oh yeah.
Like, ugh. Okay,
You
I get
get
something else.
barely a little tiny taste of the Mountain
Yeah.
Dew flavor, but it's mostly
So
water.
I'll go from Diet Mountain Dew, and then it depends on the day. If I weighed myself and, I was in that 190 range, I'd be like, I'm going to have an orange pop, whether it's Fanta or Sunkist or some kind of orange pop.
Okay. Not
If
particular on the brand.
No, not at all.
Okay.
If I'm like 195, two bills, I'm going to Coke Zero.
Coke Zero. Yeah.
That's the number. So those would be two and three.
Okay.
And it's tough from there, man, to really pick out the next go-to pop. I cannot stand Dr. Pepper.
Hmm.
Cannot stand root beer.
Hmm.
Um, a good fountain Coke is always delicious. Um,
Coca-Cola Classic, huh?
Coca-Cola Classic. Also, though, depending on the day, I'm a Pepsi guy too.
Really?
I like Pepsi. I do. A little
Wow.
sweeter. I like Pepsi. But in the end, I think I'm gonna go with a very specific White Castle's Fountain Coke.
Wow.
Something about the ice. I don't know what it is, but Whitey's Fountain Coke hits the spot.
That sounds to me like a cherry Coke from Frisch's.
You sure? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Like
they have the
yeah.
Frisch's ice,
Yep.
crushed ice,
Yep.
and the cherry Coke for some reason at Frisch's was a big deal.
I not a fan of cherry Coke, but I know everybody loved cherry Coke at Frisch's.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. That's a good four for you.
Yeah. And that was a syrup they added. They just added a squirt of syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah. Um, okay. I have become in the last 3 or 4 years a big ginger ale guy.
Sure, yeah. Okay. Are you like the L8 one?
Canada Dry is number one for
Canada
me.
Dry's number one.
Yeah.
I always liked it because it looked like it was called a late one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, down in Louisville a couple weeks ago, I went into 3 different Kroger stores during that week.
Okay.
There were 3 close to the hotel. Um,
Just trying to find some ginger ale.
all they had, all they had in the coolers up front, if I wanted like a 20 ounce,
Yeah.
ale 8. The
That's
only
it.
ginger ale they had in the
Yep.
coolers.
And you were like, it's daytime. I can't get a late one.
Yeah, right, right. That's 100% what I said. Um, in fact, I asked for the manager and I told her that.
Did they have squirt?
I don't remember seeing squirt.
They still make squirt because my uncle, we were just there for like the thanks Christmas thing that we do on my dad's side. Squirt in the fridge to this day. That dude,
Man,
only person I think keeping squirt in business is my
wow.
Uncle Gary.
What does that taste like?
I feel like it's like a Mountain Dew-ish kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or maybe a little more limey, maybe like a Sprite Mountain Dew mix.
I see. I see. Okay. So I'm going ginger ale first. Um, I mean, these next two are just totally the opposite of you. Root beer, 100% is my
Booyah!
next. Yeah. Root beer is my next. A&W is number one, is the number one
Mm,
brand for me. It's we call it a candy pop
mm,
in the old Schmidt house.
yeah.
Um,
Depop.
because it tastes like candy. I mean, it's just such a delicious treat. Um,
So gross.
and then I'm going number three is Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper.
Again.
It's got that little kick, that little
What is it? 23 flavors or something
peppery
like
kick.
that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they this
The
came out with like a blueberry Dr. Pepper.
man,
Did you see that?
yeah, I don't need all
They have a cherry Dr. Pepper. Isn't there already cherry flavor in Dr. Pepper? Why
that.
did you have to put more cherry in there?
I don't. I mean, I could try that one. But just give me a regular Dr. Pepper,
Gross,
the Baskin
gross,
Robbins of pop.
and gross.
Um, Last, I'm going with a classic Sprite. I'm just
Okay.
going with a Sprite.
I
It's
think
a
Sprite's just a good little, just your little average gel.
yeah.
It's
It's
pretty
a
good.
white pop. It feels like it has. It almost feels like it has more bubbles. Like,
Oh yeah,
you know what
Sprite
I mean?
definitely has more bubbles.
You think
Oh,
it really does?
100%. Yeah, my tongue goes on crazy
Yeah.
when you get a Sprite. Yeah.
Okay, so that's not just me. All
Yeah,
right.
I think they put more carbonation in there.
Okay. And that help. I mean, for some reason that makes it even better.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's those are my four.
like it. Those are good.
Thank you. What do you think?
Wonderfully done.
What do you think? Actually, matter of fact, David Spade mentioned his favorite pop,
Yeah, he did.
and that's Diet Coke. Take that call.
That's a weird call from Mike Little at
Live
11:30
on
at
the
night.
air.
Here we go. Hey, bud, everything all right? Oh, I forgot. Hey, let me call you back here in like 20 minutes. All right, I'm on the podcast. You're live on the podcast. Say what's up to everybody.
What's up, everybody?
I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you later. Who?
Harvard Daddy.
Yeah, we get Carbon Daddy should be on this podcast at some point in time. I'll have to turn his microphone down. See it. I forgot he's on a golf trip. That's why I'm getting a call at 11:30 at night. I don't like 11:30 at night phone calls from friends. That makes me a little nervous.
Sure.
So I definitely forgot about that. I would have never answered that if I remembered that he was on a golf outing.
Well, he had a major event one time, so especially him. I
Yeah,
mean,
dude, yeah, for sure. Yeah, when he stroked out on Aaron's birthday, that was crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, we call it his stroke anniversary now. Every year, we don't call it Aaron's birthday; it's his stroke anniversary. His dad hates it.
Really?
Hates that we call it that because we kind of laugh about it, right? Like, and it's
Yeah.
not even a little bit funny to his dad at
Oh,
all.
wow.
Like, Greg Little's a
He's a
laughing
funny,
type
yeah,
of guy.
absolutely.
Not even that is one thing that he does not like.
Wow.
Very does not like when we call it that.
And that probably makes it even more funny to you guys.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah, I know about your guys' relationship with his dad.
That's that's pretty much with anybody.
Yeah.
If we say something and you make a point to tell me you don't like it, there's a really good chance I'm going to continue to do it.
Oh my gosh.
Really good chance. God, I consistently hear myself say things that make me sound like a terrible person.
Yeah.
I think I'm a loving, caring person.
You're one of the best guys I know.
I can be a smartass.
Sure.
Obviously, I can be a little passive aggressive. But
When needed.
yeah, but don't, if you let me know I'm gonna be irritating you, there's a good chance, especially if you being irritated makes me laugh. If you're somebody that like, yeah, if I don't want to irritate that guy. I won't irritate. But if there's somebody I know I'm pissing off, there's a little something making that's way more funny about that.
Oh,
Way more funny.
yeah. I have a friend like that too.
I used to do it to everybody, even if it was people I didn't know. Like if I just met you and you had something, then I've learned, okay, Chris, tone that one down a little bit.
You
Yeah.
gotta back
Yeah,
it down.
tone that down a little bit. I had to talk myself out of a couple ass whoopings. Never got it done, but I've had to talk myself out of a couple. Sometimes it's yep, hey.
Speaking of people that make you laugh,
David Spade. What is his favorite pop?
Diet Coke.
Oh, the Diet Coke, that's right.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you something about this. This might have been the most forgettable special I've ever watched.
Wow. That specific term, forgettable.
I watched it 2 days ago,
Mm.
and I went back and like watched parts of them again today.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what was even going on? I was kind of, and it was exactly like, it's just a whole lot of, I don't know. I don't understand it. It didn't feel, I'm not gonna lie to you. It just wasn't. I don't know what to say about this.
Mm.
It didn't hit me like I thought it would hit me. I don't know that I laughed. I did towards the end. Towards the end, he got me with a couple, but I didn't laugh for like the first 25 minutes.
Huh.
I just listened to him tell stories.
I kind of feel like I was a little bit of the opposite. Like I was
Really?
a little more engaged in the beginning and started zoning out a little bit toward the end.
I'm telling you, I was not in a play. I wasn't like doing a bunch of stuff. I wasn't dry. I was laying in my bed. No cocktails had been had. And I, same thing, zoning off. I even caught myself grabbing my phone one time. I started playing a game on my
Mhm.
phone. Like,
I'm bad about that.
not interested.
Yeah.
I was, which doesn't happen when I watch comedy special. Like, I'm locked in usually. I don't know what it was,
Yeah.
but I was not locked into this.
Yeah. I wasn't the whole time. But his just his I don't know if it's like his rhythms or just his like little subtle things that he does. There's just something about it that about him that I just think is funny. Like I just
He's a
feel like
funny
he's
guy.
funny.
He's a funny looking dude. I mean, like I, I'll be honest, like one of the few that I remember is the joke about the auction thing that he was at.
Hmm.
There was not a single part of that that felt funny. You're just like giving some kind of flex that you were at this auction and spent $100,000. Like you didn't, and that who was it that looked over at him to get him to do it to get him to, is it
Oh,
Jason Statham or something like that?
oh, I thought it was a lady. Maybe it was Jason Statham. Was it?
Anyway, I again, that's how great it was, right? Like, no, if I don't like, I love David Spade, dude. That dude cracks me up. You know, it's but like that, I'm like, this is what are you? This isn't even a joke. Like, you're trying to act. You're like, here's the deal. We all know you're a big star, right? We all know you got a decent amount of cash on you, right? More than likely, you've been in enough movies and you make your royalties, you do all your stuff. You're telling a story about something that doesn't even make sense. Like you're telling us a story like, oh yeah, and then I had to pay the 100,000. Like, oh my God. Oh,
Mm.
what? Come on, man. Don't you didn't even need to tell that story. That story was not needed, and I didn't think it was funny. I didn't understand where he was trying to go with it. I knew where he was trying to go with it. He didn't have the money to do it. It was so expensive. Da 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 da. I, it didn't hit. I don't. That's how I felt most of the jokes were.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Or am I not even telling that joke right?
Yeah. No, I mean that makes sense. I was I don't know. There's something about the way he tells it, even if it's kind of a boring story, his little like jump offs, his little
Yeah.
um where he just makes like a little comment, like even, like puts his hand up to his mouth like
Hmm.
and I think he's really funny with that kind of stuff. So even if the total joke is not that great or the whole story is not that great, I feel like he does enough of that stuff to keep me going. Um, I don't know. I didn't end up writing any of the jokes down, which I should have done, because now I can't remember most of them. But overall, I was satisfied. Yeah, it probably wasn't the best special I've ever seen from him. But it was I still liked it. I don't know. What do you get it? Give it. Rate it.
We're not going to be the same probably, so we won't do this one at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I'm going to go 2.4.
2.4.
Yeah.
3.86.
Whoa. You went almost to a 4 and you don't remember any of the jokes?
3.86.
You don't
Well,
remember any of the jokes?
I could say that about almost every special we talk about.
I remember the jokes are the funny ones. Not all of them, but I remember the ones I laughed at
Yeah.
or bits and pieces of them. I can't tell you bits and pieces of anything outside of that auction joke.
I feel like if I went back and watched this again, I would like it even more.
Okay. Good. Well, maybe it was just a bad day for me. Could be.
That
Happened.
happens.
Yeah, it's happened. Just
Does
caught me
happen.
at a wrong time. Maybe I need to get back to watching it while driving.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's not good. Don't do that. And I don't do that. That's totally
Well, no, you don't actually watch. You might turn it on your phone, but you're listening.
listening to it. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. So now we're back to getting a new uh comedy special and a new
Rock in the side of the mountain.
little face mountain. Let's see here. I'm gonna go to we're gonna go to the Netflix. Been a minute since we got there.
Yeah.
I saw somebody on here, I believe. Let's of course whenever I do this, it doesn't pop up right away.
Yeah.
Um, come on. There's a new special coming out, and the dude was we've watched him before, and I feel like I didn't like love it, but it wasn't bad. Like it was good, but not bad. He had long hair and a hat, um, and glasses. I think it's coming out.
Dusty Slay.
Dusty Slay. That's it. I think it's coming out like on the 29th. So, oh shoot, that's maybe too far away. Let's find out when Dusty Slay is coming out. It might be 26, which would be much better.
That'd be great.
But the first thing we're gonna need is my phone to work.
While you're looking at that,
Go ahead.
speaking of that, on Netflix on I think Friday, um, Happy Gilmore 2 comes out. How interested are you in that?
Extremely interested.
Okay.
All the way interested, probably, I would say. All the way interested. In fact, so interested, coming on Tuesday. Are we good? Is that all right?
Oh, Dusty Slay?
Yeah, Dusty Slay's coming
Yeah.
out Tuesday. So this will be fresh.
I'm excited
So
about that.
fresh and so clean. Dusty Slay Wet Heat on Netflix. Um, so so excited for that I um had all my kids watch Happy Gilmore. When was that? Sunday?
Nice.
Yeah, we watched it on Sunday.
Classic.
Yeah, so they all got to watch that. It's PG-13.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wasn't terrible.
Okay.
Wasn't bad. Not, I mean, yeah, he definitely has some that are worse than this for sure.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad at all. So very excited. They're excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for Happy Gilmore too.
Yeah.
And I've been waiting to see what Dan Patrick's spot is. He's
Yeah.
got a little part in it. I don't know what it's going to be. He talked about it. He's sworn to secrecy.
I mean, he's got to be a broadcaster for whatever tournament he's playing.
No, he usually does something different. Sandler doesn't want, he says a million times he doesn't consider that as acting. He doesn't like doing that in the Sandman movies. So Sandler usually has him with a mustache on.
Yeah.
He loves putting him in a mustache. Dan gets a kick out of that. And he tells Dan to ad lib all the time. And Dan's not an ad libber because he's not an actor. So pretty funny stories that always come out of that with Dan Patrick show. So anyway, yeah, that should be cool.
Very good. Yeah, Dusty Slay. We'll probably both end up watching Dusty Slay and Happy Gilmore 2 in the next week.
Absolutely.
Mount Rushmore for next week.
I think our Mount Rushmore is going to be it's going to be something near and dear to both of our hearts.
Good.
I think this is going to pull at the heartstrings of the millions and millions of viewers that we have back home.
Speaking of heartstrings and something near and dear to both of us, I told you this, but I'm marathoning raw vault. Every day I'm catching another one or two.
Are you loving it?
Yeah. I am.
What year are you in right now?
I just finished the first year. I just finished 93.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to start
It does
94.
nothing but get better.
Yeah.
It does nothing but the coolest part about like 94, 95, 93, 94, 95, 96 is seeing Triple H and how he goes from this like prissy like Englishman kind of guy into the DX Triple H that
Yeah.
he is now. I'm in 98. Like I'm in the heart of it, bro. I'm in the heart of the good stuff. Stone Cold just won the title. And the Monday Night Raw that I'm on right now is going to be the very first time he fights Vince McMahon.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a good one.
In 93, they had like 10 guys wrestle.
It's so stupid. And then and
It
they
was
had a
all
bunch of
Doink the
jobbers.
Clown. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was all Doink the Clown,
Yeah.
Razor Ramon,
The crazy part is you're going to be like,
the
wow,
Steiners.
ECW got involved that early? Like
Oh.
you're going to be, I was like, what? Paul Heyman and ECW invade already? I didn't think that happened yet. But yeah, there's a lot of like Razor Ramon, and you're gonna get to see the 1-2-3 kid when the 1-2-3 kid beats Razor Ramon. It's one of the coolest things in the world, and surprised everybody. It was one of the biggest things. And then obviously Waltman ends up at WCW and gets lost, and he just came back. He's in DX now. Just came back to DX and had his famous first day back interview where he said Kevin Nash and Scott Hall would be right here next to me if they weren't being held hostage by WCW, and ended up getting WWF sued.
Oh boy.
But dude, it's so cool because it's cool. Like you hear all the stories and you watch all these like wrestling podcasts, or not podcasts, but like this little YouTube shorts and all that from guys getting interviewed. And you're like, oh my God, I remember they talking about that. Here it is. This is it. Or like I'll pause it and I'll look something up like this match, and it'll say the day and it tells you, oh, this is it'll give you some interview that Stone Cold did on it or something like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
You'll see when Owen Hart drops Stone Cold on his head for the stunner. Oh, it's so bad. It is bad when it happened. You're gonna get to see so many cool things. Dude, I love it. It is so awesome.
Yeah.
So awesome.
It's been fun. I've re-fallen in love with Bobby Heenan too.
Yeah.
He's very funny to me.
Bobby Heenan is awesome. Bobby Heenan is awesome. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, you're gonna get to see. You're in the very first Raw. So you got Vince McMahon still doing the play-by-play. Yeah,
Yep.
he's still doing it. Yeah.
I like that Vince McMahon much better than the Mr. McMahon Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
Of
Well,
course.
the Mr. McMahon is now. This has just happened. It's 96, 97, probably 97
Yeah.
when he starts becoming Mr. McMahon. And then now we're 98. Now everybody hates him.
Now you are into the Attitude Era now.
Yes.
Because 93
We are
was not
no,
cool.
we're in the Attitude Era because they're at the point now where it's two different shows. From 8 to 9, there's a show, and then from 9 to 10, there's a show.
That's right.
It's 2 hours, but they call it two different things. And like Shawn Michaels and
War, right?
yeah. Raw is War, and then the War Zone.
Oh, Warzone. Okay.
Or something like that. Anyway, so dude, you're in a cool spot. I'm loving every bit of it. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
That's
Absolutely love it. And I watch it back and forth with new stuff and old stuff. But the jobbers kill me. Back in the day, there's so many jobbers.
Yeah.
And you're gonna find out like Matt Hardy
Yeah.
and Jeff Hardy were jobbers back then. They just get beat up and they look so small. Like Jeff Hardy was like 18, 19 years old when he started doing that.
I just saw so the Quebecers, I think.
They're still in it.
went-
Even in 98, they're still doing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't really remember them very well, but their manager is Raven, I think.
Yeah, it
Remember?
is.
Yeah.
It is Raven. And you'll see. So Raven very soon goes to ECW. And then when in the next year or so, ECW goes to like invades, and he comes out, he is Raven at that point.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously they don't talk about any of that. But
Yeah.
yeah, what is his name? He's a goofy. He's always got every time when he's with the Quebecers, he always comes out. He either has a tennis racket, and the next time he'll come out with a baseball bat, and the next time he comes out with a cricket stick, and he's always got something different that he comes out with. Yeah, I never knew that either. And I started looking at like, what? He was a manager? That's how DDP started. DDP started as a manager.
Oh, I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
DDP started as a manager as well.
Virgil too.
Yep. Well, Virgil wasn't really a manager as he was like a bodyguard.
Oh yeah, I guess
That,
so.
like the manager comes out and does most of the talking, just doesn't
Yeah.
wrestle.
Virgil
Virgil was
wasn't
there
really
to
talking.
Virgil was there to beat somebody up
Yeah. Yeah.
and hold on to the money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see the money belt coming up. Yeah, Ted DiBiase.
Mm.
Ah, so cool. God, I want to go back and watch it again. It's crazy because it goes all the way to like 2020. It goes all the way to now.
Yeah.
But the later years, like when you get like to 2000, they show like two Raws because it's like the biggest ones.
Yeah.
So the later ones, they only show like two or three of them in the year. Still getting quite a few now. I love it. It's awesome. Anyway, all right. Mount Rushmore of oh, by the way, The Rock just turned on Farouk. And he is officially the leader of
Nation of Domination.
Nation of Domination right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Him, Mark Henry, the Godfather, who is not the Godfather at that time, and D'Lo Brown.
With his like head
Mm-hmm.
wave thing or whatever.
All right, let's go. I gotta do this. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. Mount Rushmore of wrestlers over 300 pounds.
Oh, I love that.
Wrestlers over 300 pounds.
That's actually going to be a lot of them, I think.
There is going to be more than you think, but how many of them are the best? You're going to have the Giant or Andre the Giant. You're going to have the Giant. You're going to have people like, is Kane 300 pounds?
Yeah. Here's the other thing. Just like they do in basketball, where they add 2 inches onto everybody's height.
Yeah.
Wrestling always added like 50 pounds onto some of those guys. Like Andre the Giant wasn't 700 pounds. Like sometimes they would say crazy stuff like typhoon and earthquake when they were the natural disasters. They'd be like at a total combined weight of 1,000
pounds. Yeah.
I don't know. They might be kind of close,
I
but
can't get my phone to work. All right, let's do build weight. Okay, here we go. Kane's build weight 323 pounds. Also says he's 7 foot.
yeah.
Let's do 350 pounds.
Okay.
350. Build 350 plus. So that's going to take your Canes, your Undertakers out of it, but that'll keep you guys like Vader and guys like
Big Boss
Andre the
Man,
Giant.
maybe.
Yeah, Big Boss Man will be close. Yeah.
At least later, Big Boss Man, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bam Bam Bigelow, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam Bam, one of my favorite.
Paul White.
The Giant.
Yeah. All right.
Just the Big Show. That's what it ended up
Big
being.
Show.
The Big Show.
I was
Yeah.
never a fan.
Really?
Yeah, I was never really a fan.
He got does a lot of stuff, and like apparently when he was young, early on, he could be kind of a ding dong, but like very respected by a lot of wrestlers. Very respected.
Yeah. He was big for a while there.
He was huge. Yeah. WCW and WWF held all the titles. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do wrestlers build at 350 plus, and we're gonna go with Dusty Slay, the new Netflix special coming out on Tuesday.
Beautiful.
Until next time, don't forget to turn your headlights on.